Holy cow, Facebook connected. That's awesome. I took the cover off my phone, so I am hoping that it's not too droopy. I don't want that problem again because that annoyed me. You guys can see okay, right? Hi, Gigi. Oh, this is so hard to read. Ah! How are you guys? Hi, Sherry. Barbara's here. I do it all the time, Dory. Sorry. How are you guys? Yes, finally, we made it. It's so hot. I don't know about where you are, but yeah, it's hot. And my dad and Thomas are still out doing tractor work and all kinds of things around the farm, and here we are. I'm here without the air conditioner on. Sorry. So what's cooking? Anybody? Who's cooking what? And if you're not cooking, how much ice cream are you consuming this week? Because that would be my go-to. Father's Day, I did some mixed berry summer fruit cobbler. I don't know if you saw that. Thank you, Sherry. It's good. It's just the right length, and it hides a multitude of farm sins. So I did a triple fruit cobbler that was just leftovers in the fridge. And then I did the little biscuits on there. All right, Dory's doing lots of salads. Oh, filet mignon with garlic scapes. That sounds perfect. Maria's had you had a mango milkshake? Nice. Somebody else said something. I'm sorry. I missed it. Okay. Hi, Gigi. Yep. Chickpea salad from Adams. All right, that makes sense. I did a bean salad that was quite nice. So, welcome everybody. I am the Farm Girl Cooks, and I create for you what I am inspired to create, cook, whatever, from what we grow here on our 55-acre vegetable farm in New York's Hudson Valley. Today I am making a bunch of stuff that we have at the farm stand. We have bok choy, radishes, garlic scapes, this incredible spring garlic, green garlic we call it. And then I will add some cilantro at the end because I like it. If you don't like it, feel free to leave it out. It's one of those things you can do or do not. So I'm going to get my pan going while I cut up the radishes. All right, Father's Day was a huge, when I say huge quantity of chicken, we did like 10 pounds of chicken cutlets, breaded and fried. And thank God Thomas was helping. It was his idea, so I'm gonna make him help. But we got it done in no time. It was fine. So I have my radishes that I took the tops off of, and I'm going to take the tops and the tail, cut those right off, and then quarter them lengthwise. Once my pan heats up a little bit, I don't have it on high, it's on like low to medium. I'm going to throw these in with some olive oil and let them cook, not all the way, because I don't want them mushy. Comment to me if you had radishes before, if you like radishes or don't like radishes, whatever your experience is with radishes, I'd love to know. And if you can tell me where you're coming from, where you're watching from, I would love to know. Let's see how far this crazy farm girl reaches. So tops and tails, cut them in quarters. Does not take long. This is just one bunch of radishes, I think. Wherever you are, I don't know if you're getting them in bags or bunches. Right now we're doing them in bunches. I don't mind olive oil. Maria's in Middletown. Hello. Hi, Middletown. Maria, I have something for you. You've never cooked radishes? Gigi, I'm shocked. Yes, they are traditionally a salad thing. and they are very much loved in the black dirt area. So I have, let me just show you. Guys, we bunch these straight from the field. So who was it, Fran? I told Fran that one seed makes one, yay, Ringwood, New Jersey. Karen, we'll see you Saturday. One seed makes one radish. So they are planted in succession because we have a precision tractor planter. Scotchtown, Middletown, awesome. They grow at the same time. They're planted at the same time, but you know, we all have different heights, right? So sometimes we cut them in half and not quarters. I'm gonna throw some of these in while I'm cutting up the rest. Sometimes this is how I go fast. I get things started. Things that are gonna take me a little bit longer. That was a mango one, so I'm gonna cut that in half. Things that take a little bit longer, I get in the pan first. Just kind of think about when you're planning out your meal and how to approach it, how to attack it. Think about the texture of something, the end result that you want. If I wanted these really soft, I would probably steam them or boil them to get them very soft like a potato. They're not going to be a potato substitute. They do not taste like potatoes, but they are similar to a turnip. Things that you want to retain their texture, like a lot of the bok choy, we're going to leave to the end, and that's going to stay nice and leafy and crunchy. The stems are very crunchy. I'll show you those. That's what we have so far. One of these days I'm going to have to get it overhead. Alright, we're going to let that go. Get rid of my scraps here. Go for the garlic. Thank you for watching, everyone. I'm so excited. This is my new night, because Tuesdays aren't going to fly anymore. The farm stand is open. I'll show you why I'm cutting this off. And these are all harvested from the garlic. This hand is the garlic scape. This is the fresh green garlic. These are all harvested from the center of this hardneck garlic. That will then scab over. These guys stay in the field until we're ready to pick them. We are not quite ready to pick these because we still need a few layers of leaves to turn brown and dry, because eventually those will form that protective, the skin on the outside. So we're going to leave these in the field for a little while longer. And that's why we eat lots of garlic scapes. Now, you get one garlic scape per head of garlic. Gigi said, I love watermelon radishes in the fall. You know, we thought about it. Thomas is looking into it, so we'll see. Karen made an amazing soup once because the radish greens were good. Like, yeah, well, radish greens are like mustard greens, so absolutely. So these guys get picked once and then they're done. So sometimes the ends get a little dried out. So I just kind of cut those off. Here we go. Can you hear it sizzling? Give it a little toss. They're going to get a little bit brown. I am also cutting off most of these. The tips tend to dry out and get a little tough. So I'm going to cut those off. And I'm going to cut these into about 1-inch pieces. And we are going to essentially use these like green beans. They have a similar texture when they're cooked. And as far as the flavor, when they are cooked, milder than this guy. Watermelon radishes take about twice as long as a regular radish, so we'll see. They also store better. I don't know. There we go. Throwing them in, letting them go. I'm going to throw a little salt in here. So when I said I'm making a stir fry, I'm not doing Chinese takeout. I'm not doing Chinese takeout where it's like lo mein or something. I don't want that flavor. I want quickly fried vegetables with a little bit of sesame oil at the end, just as a dressing. This is the bok choy that we're going to use, but I'm going to let this go for a few minutes. Get those radishes a little bit cooked, and I'm going to make a drink. I think I need ice. Okay, I'm going to get ice. Anything that is left out right now would just be so steamy. I am not leaving my ice out at all. Check this out. Anybody see this on Sunday night when I went live? What do I do with the scapes? Oh my gosh, we do not have chickens. Oh, the scraps? What kind of scraps? Vegetable scraps? We compost all the vegetable scraps. We have a giant compost mountain. And eventually that just composts, it breaks down into soil that we spread throughout the farm. And it's in a place that is the worst soil. I'll say that. It's the worst soil, the sandiest, most clay soil on the farm. So it's right there. And as it decomposes, we stir it up with the machinery, and then we can pull it where we need it. Oh, I smell them already. Let's see. This is going to be fast. Getting a little golden. Okay. Sometimes we'll bring that compost into the greenhouse, so that's kind of cool too. I don't like to sift out the rotten potatoes. So that's what we do with our scraps. And when I say a mountain, it is a mountain. But that's okay. That's what we do. So I am doing strawberry. You're right, it is strawberry. Strawberry infused tequila. I did this. It was infusing for about 5 days. So cool. That's okay. Yes, Patty. Patty asked me if cooking the radishes takes away some of the spiciness. Yes, and the spiciness is also affected, or the weather affects the spiciness. So if it's really hot and dry, they will be spicier than if we have a very wet season. So keep that in mind. This is strawberry infused tequila. I took about a pint of strawberries. I put them in this jar and I just kind of filled it up with white tequila. And that's what I left for 5 days. Strained it out, and it is amazing how it smells and tastes. So I'm just going to rim my glass with a lime and some salt, and then I'll squeeze that in here. Oh, I love strawberry and lime. I don't know about you guys. One of my favorites. Throw some of my ice in here. I'm going to let that go just a minute while we finish this, because I need to take a sip. I'm going to do about 1.5 ounces of this. Okay, a generous 1.5 ounces. I should know better than to think I can pour out of a mason jar. If you weren't looking, I'd probably lick the edge. And I'm just going to top it with tonic water. I am using diet tonic water because my dad's favorite drink is a Tanqueray and tonic. And with his sugar, we always make sure we have diet on hand. Oh, it's so beautiful. This is summer right here. Look how gorgeous. This could not be any easier. So, cheers. I'm drinking. God, that's good. And I'm gonna put my ice away before I have a big ice block. We gotta add some bok choy in here. And I forgot the garlic. Nobody reminded me about the garlic. I wanted to cut this apart to show you how to attack this, because this is a little scary. So this, usually when you find garlic at the farm stand or in the supermarket, it does not have this green top on it, right? So I'm just gonna cut this off. I'm going around and around because hardneck garlic has a very hard center core. Okay. And multiple cloves around it. Right now you can kind of, I wish you could see this better. Right now there are several layers of skins around here. Maybe if I cut it this way you'll see it better. I try to explain this at the farm stand, but it's tough. All right, come on, Kasha. Oh, there we go. So I got the core out. There are many layers of skin, and each one of the leaves forms one of these layers. So that's what we're waiting to for it to dry in the field. And once those dry off, we will harvest the garlic and let it cure. That means we dry it for a certain amount of time, certain temperature, lots of air circulation. So here are the cloves of garlic, and here's the little skins. So these will eventually become the papery skins, but right now they are still fresh. So it's very sticky. I'm going to be washing my hands shortly. I am taking those skins off, and we're going to quickly, whoa, oh, it's a little tough. I missed one. It's a little tough, so you really don't want to eat those skins just because of that. But once you get inside of that, oh my goodness, so good. I am coarsely chopping these because I don't feel like being a perfectionist today. This is progress for me. Judy said, the drink sounds good. He's adapting to his diet. Not really, because he's minimally challenged in the sugar department. So my dad was never a huge sweets person, so he eats so many vegetables. All right, here we go. Wow, it is so sticky. You'll notice when you start using it. Okay, that's a lot of garlic. Throw that in. I'm washing hands. We gotta do bok choy. Ooh, it already smells good. Alright, well, I'm going to show you. The radishes turn a little purple, and the garlic scapes get a little olive when they are close to cooked. We are going to quickly throw in some bok choy. Once I get this in there, I'll show you what it looked like before. I am just kind of bundling them all up, tucking them under as I roll them a little bit, just because I want strips. Dear God, watch your fingers. I don't go so fast. I am very cautious because I don't like the sight of blood. If you did not see me before, I was so hungry. I am throwing all of this in. And the great thing about bok choy or any of these leafy greens, they're going to release a lot of water. This is why blanching is a good idea if you're doing a lot of broccoli rabe or something, because they release a lot of water, and that will kind of water down all your seasoning. So if you throw the garlic and oil in there first and then you throw your greens in, it's just going to send out so much water that you're going to have to cook down to evaporate anyway. So you may as well just blanch it quickly, get it out of your hair, throw it right in the pan, and have everything ready. I might do a little more. So this is the bok choy stem. So sweet. Kind of like celery, but no strings. These guys, I haven't said that in ages. These are like, they're all in the cabbage family. Broccoli rabe, bok choy, very similar. I'm going to take these cute little guys and just throw them in whole. Any of the liquid that's on here is just going to help it cook faster. And since I added them at the end, they will maintain a little bit of their texture. I'm going to do this quickly and get them back in the skillet. And I'm going to taste for salt. Anybody else, well, if you don't use salt, what do you use as a seasoning, or are you fine with it? I find that leafy greens all need salt to me. Now I'm going to crank that up a little higher. They all need salt, so I'm going to taste that for seasoning and add some salt. These were the inside of the bok choy. This is the bok choy. This is what it'll look like at the farm stand. I cut the bottom off. I'm going to drip water. I cut the bottom off. That's what this is. Took off the outer leaves. They're kind of arranged like celery. And then this is on the inside. And I just think they are too darn cute. So I'm going to cut them in half and throw them in that way. But this is what the heart of the bok choy looks like. So you can see how each one of those stalks comes out of the base, the heart. All right, let's cut that in half. I mean, look how cute. They'll cook up nice. Bring it over for you. I inevitably end up spilling it on the stove top, which is a big source of frustration to me because it's probably one of my least favorite kitchen tasks is cleaning the stove. But I love a gas stove, so I'm just gonna keep going. Let's taste a radish. See how that tastes. So as the bok choy wilts down, it's going to release a little bit of water. It's going to get all combined. We'll taste it. I will add some sesame oil, and I have some black sesame seeds that I toasted up, and put it on rice. Let's see. Even if you just do the radishes, they're so mild. This still had a little bit of crunch to it. Are you ever looking for just an extra vegetable to add to your dinner? That's what we do. Mix up a whole bunch of stuff, because if it grows together, it goes together. I hope you try this. It's so good. And I'm sorry we don't have any strawberries, but as soon as we do, you can bet I'll be making another quart of this. That's so good. So, does anybody have any questions about the things that you have picked up at your local farm stand this year? Anything recently? What's coming up in season? I should add pepper. Who's doing what? I want to know what you're cooking. Or not cooking. Last night, finally my child is off the field. Very dedicated worker, that boy. I wonder where he got it from. Sugar. Bigger snap peas. Do you have any? They're really big. If they're too big, they're going to be bitter. Would I do sugar? Probably not. I don't even have anything that looks like a snap pea. We have some at the farm this weekend though. So I would julienne them into strips and saute them this way with butter, because butter is delicious. Look how pretty. So all the garlic is starting to get cooked in there, not just the scapes, but the garlic too. Oh my goodness, this is great. So yeah, julienne the sugar snap peas. Oh, I got you. Sorry, Sherry. So when I saw bigger, I thought you meant the sugar snap peas were too big. Once sugar snap peas get really big and the peas inside are the size of a regular shell pea, they really get kind of bitter. That's when I just don't want them. But I'm spoiled, as you should be. So yes, sugar snap peas are an edible pod pea. As opposed to an English pea or a shell pea, those are the ones you pop open. That shell, if you ate it, it's very coarse and fibrous, so you could be chewing for 2 days and you'd never get through it. But the sugar snap pea has an edible pod and it's a lot thicker. If you go back to, I think it was Saturday that I did my live at the farm stand and I was eating a sugar snap pea. So I showed you how thick that was compared to a shell pea. But yeah, you can julienne them, just kind of go across diagonally and throw it in a skillet. Yeah, the peas are going to come out, the tiny peas that are inside there, but so what? You just stir it around and salt, pepper, and butter, and it's delicious, and it takes no time when you cook it that way. Look at this. Wow, that almost went in my drink. That would have ruined a good glass of tequila. So that's pretty much it. Look how gorgeous that is. And these cute little guys will go on at the end. I'm going to drizzle that with some sesame oil. Let's see, my rice is not quite hot yet. I made white rice in the Instant Pot last night. I do a lot of big batch kind of stuff so we can eat all week. And I think most of the rice is gone. Only because that Instant Pot rice is so good. Alright, let's cut up some of this. Who likes cilantro? Who doesn't like cilantro? We have a thumbs up, thumbs down. Give me something. We love cilantro in this house, so I'm just going to pick off some leaves and throw them in, just like I was doing a salad or something. Cilantro is awesome like that. Parsley is great. Dill is great. So if you're starting to do salads, don't forget to use fresh herbs. These are softer herbs. Sherry's like, no cilantro for you. How about dill? You can put dill. Dill and radishes, great combo. I'm going to throw some cilantro in here. Look how beautiful. This would be excellent with, Gigi loves it. I'm with you, Gigi. This would be great with some grilled shrimp. Why do I have a timer? I know why I have a timer. I hope Thomas is doing that task. Let's cross our fingers. All right. Oh, I wish you were here to smell this, but I hope you try it at home. Because it couldn't be any easier, right? While you have this going, you can do your protein. Love a microwave. Lemon thyme. Ah, that is your favorite, yes. Parsley and dill, you're good with. Okay. We're good here? This is done? I don't need this. I don't want to redo. While it's hot, I'm just going to throw some sesame oil on this. Smell this. Oh my God, I just pulled an old lady thing. I went like this. It's toasted sesame oil. You'll see it, it's dark. And it's more of a condiment. You see how it has the little hole at the top? That's because it's just a quick drizzle. It's not a cooking oil, but it's just enough to give it a nutty flavor. And the fragrance, the aroma is just out of this world. If I had some air fryer tofu, that would be great. But I don't. Put these guys on. Look at that. The question is, will Thomas eat this? He is a devout, I hate radishes kind of person. So here's the toasted sesame seeds. And that's that. Do radishes scare you anymore? I hope not. Nothing to be afraid of. It's just a vegetable. It's just a vegetable. And it looks beautiful. So that's the story. That went fast. See how easy it is to use everything that's fresh? That's what makes it so much easier for me now, because I can just throw a bunch of stuff in a pan and it works. So let's do a quick recap, just because I need to take another sip. I had strawberry infused tequila. That was homemade. Simplest thing ever, just a bunch of strawberries. I hulled them. I took the green part off and I put them in the quart container, covered it with tequila, let it sit for about 5 days at room temperature. 4 days is probably fine. And then I strained it out and I pressed those strawberries through the strainer with a spatula, rubber scraper, because I was not going to lose any of that flavored tequila. And then I mixed it with lime, tonic water, ice, salted rim, and it's darn delicious. That's good. All right. Oh, thank you, Sherry. Yes. Well, Wes should want you to try this. Then we had double garlic radish and bok choy stir fry. So I used garlic scapes and the fresh garlic, green garlic, radishes, baby bok choy, little sesame oil, olive oil, salt. I didn't even put pepper on it, but you can. Some nice jalapenos. I would grate those on there. That would be good. And I served it over rice. You can use any protein that you want or just use it as a side with no rice. No big deal. It's just another vegetable, and it's a great, inexpensive, and fast way to add excellent nutrition to your diet. So there we go. I hope we see you guys this weekend or next weekend. The farm stand is open for regular hours now. We are open Tuesdays 3 to 6:30, Fridays and Saturdays 9 to 2. We have Black Rock Baker with us every Saturday, and the Fearless Cook was with us Tuesday. We have a little bit of end of school year stuff going on, so we'll see when Jody's going to be with us. I think it's 2 weeks from now, if not tomorrow or Saturday. We'll see. I'll post it. But that's about it. Come get your radishes. Okay? I thank you for watching. Gigi, you saw the tops. Make a strawberry vinegar. Okay. I have never tried the strawberry vinegar. Why not? It would make a great salad dressing, I'm sure. Strawberry top vinegar. Interesting. Yay! Karen, you'll get your radishes on Saturday. All right. I am going to get out of here. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you soon. I gotta turn the air conditioner back on because this is brutal. See ya.